Hey, Steve Obridge again. Look, you've been with us a week now, okay? So there's a couple of things you should have done by now. Now, you should have done your top 10 list and given that to your trainer. You should have had maybe a guest or two that's come to the overview or sat down with one of your trainers for a recruiting presentation. Also, you should have either scheduled your own scoop or at least a field training scoop, or even maybe both, okay? Remember, field training is really, really important, and you learn way more in the field than you do in the classroom. Now, I kind of want to give you a little insight into something which is almost like the secret sauce of Genistar. You know, this is our big secret, and it's very, very powerful. And it's a system called the third-party referral system. And what it does, it shows you how we use your training to actually get you recruits, to get you referrals, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So let me kind of show you how this works. All right, so this is you're in this box, and it's like the friend box, the family box, the window cleaner box, the nurse box, whatever box it is. There's a way that people see you, okay? So what happens is, you know, they don't see you in the financial education box necessarily. So you kind of got a problem. I mean, let's say you've done your top 10 list and you called all these people and said, hey, I'm gonna come and show you how to be debt-free and financially independent. They're gonna say, but aren't you a nurse? I mean, or I'm an accountant, how can you teach me about money, right? So you have this problem. You've got what's called a warm market. These are warm people. They're close to you, they know you, they like you, they trust you, but what they also know is that you're not a finance genius, right? So you have this problem. You've got influence with these people. They know you, they love you, trust you, but what you lack is knowledge and credibility in this area, right? So in a sense, you've got 10 people you can't really go and see. Problem, right? But actually, it's not a problem at all. It's a huge opportunity. Now, let me show you why. So remember I told you before that your trainer is going to help you filter those top 10 lists or top 20 lists. Well, what they're going to do is identify a couple of people on this list that they can use to train you. So let's select these two people here. Now, what they've done is you're going to use the booking training scoop script, which you can find again at the bottom of this email, also on page 19 of your workbook, which you should now have. And what they're going to do is you are going to help them to book a training scoop. So you're going to get, or help you actually, book a training scoop. So we're using your influence to open that door, and your trainer comes with knowledge and credibility. Okay, so you go together. Now, when they sit down with this family and you, there's 4 priorities, okay? Now, the first priority, apart from just helping the family, of course, the first priority, number 1, is they want to train you. If we get nothing else from that meeting, you get trained, we win, there's a tick in a box towards your licensing. So they could be really difficult people, and you know, most people aren't, to be honest. But even if they are, hey, you still learn some things and get trained. The second thing is they want to recruit them for you. And so one of the things your trainer might talk to you about on that list is, let's identify who is what we call a dual prospect. Okay, so that's somebody who potentially is a client, so you can see the whole process, but also potentially a recruit, because the thing they want to do is recruit them for you. So if the person you go and see with your trainer decides to come on board, it's your recruit and it counts towards your team leader promotion. Okay? The next thing is your trainer is going to get you referrals. They're going to come away at the end of this process where this family gives 10 and this family gives 10. Okay? So at the end of training, what happens is you and your trainer now have 20 referrals between you. Now, while your trainer's in your market training you, they're not in their own market getting referrals. So what they do is you split them with your trainer. Trainer gets 10 and you get 10. Okay? So now what's happened, if you look here, you've gone from having 10 warm market people that you can't see to having 10 what we call lukewarm people. These are people that they don't know what you do. They only know you in the Genistar box. And so what happens then is this person who referred you will use their influence, but now you are the one that can come with knowledge and credibility because they only know you as the Genistar person. Does that make sense? Great. Now, the fourth thing is that your trainer, if they sit with this family here, of course, you can't make money on that from protection because you're not licensed yet. So if they do any business or protection business, then your trainer gets paid for that, okay? However, if they do any affiliate business, as in you've done your tests and they need buildings and contents, then if you've done that, you can refer them and you can make money on that too. Now, the great thing about this is this is a phenomenal system, and this is why. Imagine that you said, okay, well, I want to get paid on this. Well, first of all, you can't because we're regulated, it doesn't work that way. But let's say you did. You might say, Steve, can you train me? And I say, well, I'll come and train you, but I've really got to go pay my bills. So I'm going to go work in my market and make my money. And then when I've paid my bills this month, I'll come and train you. Now, if I'm having a slow month, you might be waiting a while to get trained, right? So by doing it this way, what you're doing is you're making it easy for someone to train you. They're going to get paid for training you. And equally, by the way, once you're licensed, in a very short time, you're also going to be training people too, okay? And just to kind of wrap this up, you know, if you've got 10 people that you can now call, the amazing thing about this business is that everybody refers us, whether you make money or not. So if you only get to see 3 people out of that 10, well, guess what? They give you 30 more referrals. See 5 of those people, they give you 10 more, that's 50 more referrals. See 10 of those, that's 100, 20, that's 200. Now you have a problem. You got too many people, which is a great problem to have. So then we have to teach you another system of how to filter those so that you spend time in the right places, because this business is freakishly predictable. Okay, so use the Booking Training Scoop script to book these appointments as soon as you can. Remember, focus on the fact that it's for training you, not selling them stuff, because it really isn't. You've seen the priorities, and this will get you off to another level in your training, okay? Have an awesome week, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.